Well, we're here at Olympia Palm Beach in Lake Worth, Florida. And from a greater mission point of view, we're here to expand worldwide peace and prosperity. And we feel one way to do that is through culture and entertainment. And simultaneously, we look at this as fun, and it is, and competition, but it's much bigger than that. So I would like to use this opportunity to reach out to viewers, existing fans, and new, and say, let's do something about it. Let's not just talk and complain, and let's not wait for the world to end. The world is not going to end. One of my biggest fears, and one of the biggest things I want to raise awareness to, is if you can't afford, it's not sustainable right now for people that are in the business to feed these horses. I am so afraid of how many horses are going to go to slaughter. More horses are going to go to slaughter because they stop performing than you could ever save. So please take back that statement. And I'm not pointing at any one individual. I'm pointing as an industry in general. We need to team up. We need to deliver one message. Stop the criminals, but expand the sport. Horses stopping is catastrophic. We're sitting here in Florida. Florida has two major industries, agriculture and tourism. Both of them are going to get devastated without horses, the horse business, because it's not just a horse. You have the blacksmith, the vet, the feed, the tack, the transportation, the hospitality, and billions of dollars worth. I am proudly a patient of the horse. As good as a dog, as good as a cat, a little bigger to play with, but you can also drive them or ride them. Gaming theory, business theory, and war strategy, they're the same. Divide and conquer. And that's what we've done. Every equine sport is suffering the same fate as, and we don't realize it. People complain that show horses doesn't get enough new fans, thoroughbreds, harness, polo, dressage, we don't have enough fans. Well, there's one thing that we can do about it. We can unify. And the way that we have eventing with show horses, dressage, and cross country, add into it polo and racing. So our horses are our celebrity. Yes, our people too, but our horses are the celebrity. That's what a true horseman is, and that's where true competition comes. If we want to get to the Olympics, you don't do politics to get to the Olympics. For example, Argentina or Brazil or Greece or Congo to go to the Olympics. You need to be too politically connected to get to go. We don't know what the exact rules are generally for the rider or for the horse or for the country. I say, let's break it down into simpler forms. Let's go like the World Cup. We compete local, regional, national, and international. And you win your way into the Olympics. You don't bribe your way, and you don't pay politics to get into the Olympics, to compete in the Olympics. Let the wars stop again. Let's call for a ceasefire. Let's bring unity to help fight this coronavirus. And as we bounce back, and we're allowed to go back to the workplace, and we're allowed to compete with big fans, let's make it the ground level of how we're going to go back to the Olympics. That nature does not discriminate against the poor, and it does not discriminate against the rich. Catastrophe can strike anywhere. I believe what we have to do as a society is rise to the occasion. And now, more than ever, is the time for unity. And think about how we can connect the Olympics and how we can connect competition, equine competition and education toward this peace movement. Well, there's corruption in every sport, there's corruption in every government. We need to rule out corruption. And I swear this was not rehearsed, but it's a trillion-dollar question, a multi-trillion-dollar question. And when I speak about blockchain, I'm talking about the technology and the methodology. I'm going to make a claim, which I know to be true. Experts will agree. Blockchain technology is going to have an effect on society, a positive effect on society, greater than the discovery of the internet. That's a bold statement. Take my word for it. And the idea of it is, I love the concept of Bitcoin, the methodology and the technology. But Bitcoin came out as a cryptocurrency. Crypto means hidden in Greek, and it was an underground currency to overthrow governments. We've created a currency which is an above ground currency backed by gold, silver, copper, and all commodities. It's called a stable coin. Ironically, we're in a horse stable right now, and the stable coin will be backed by gold, silver, and copper. It's the safest thing to do. You can't print more dollars in the US or China. We can't have these international currency wars by just printing money. If we're going back to the gold standard. I am building, as we speak, the Geometrics Institute for Peace and Prosperity in Princeton, New Jersey, in New York State, in Jerusalem, in Greece, in Congo, in other parts of Africa, and hopefully Brazil soon. And anybody else that wants an institute, we can bring it to you virtually. You don't need hundreds of millions of dollars. The infrastructure is in place already. Take a good message and let's deliver the message. Let's bring world experts together on the blockchain to authenticate an idea, bring consensus, and then put it out, and nobody can mess with it. I call it modern day Alexandria.